You can stand and knock everybody out, guys who aren't moving, guys who aren't shooting on you, guys who aren't testing your grappling. Yes, but that doesn't mean you're number one, pound for pound.
What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and I agree with what Kamaru Usman is saying about Alex Pereira. I don't think that Alex Pereira should be the number one pound for pounder. He shouldn't be in those conversations. He's currently ranked number 2, and he's ranked over John Jones, which in my opinion, and that doesn't really make sense. Yes, I could see why you will put him above Leon Edwards, but John Jones, he's also a 2 division champion like Alex Pereira. He's defended his title like over 10 times. Like he's done it all in the sport. He's the greatest of all time. And in my opinion, the definition of pound for pound isn't as much focused on how well you can do in the other weight classes, because you could easily be a weight bully, cut like 30 or maybe 25 pounds, make the weight class and dominate everybody in there. And then you move up in your natural weight class and you actually do well there too, because that was the weight class that you belonged in and you were supposed to be at the whole time, but you were just killing yourself to get an advantage over your opponents. Now, yeah, to be fair, being successful in 2 different weight classes is impressive, but like I said, you could be a weight bully and, not be fighting in your real weight class. But in my opinion, the real definition of pound for pound, like I've heard this like in boxing before. Like, basically, if everyone had the same stats, the same build, the same height, the same reach, no power, no speed, no crazy chin, no crazy cardio, who would win? Who would be the best fighter? Just purely based on your skills, your technique, and your style. That, in my opinion, that should be how the pound for pound is described. Like, take everything else away and just have it be basically purely on skill. If that was the case, then Pereira wouldn't be even up there. Like, if everyone had the same attributes, he wouldn't be that good in MMA. Like, he would probably be so good in kickboxing, but without that power, that height, and that reach, like, it'd be very, very different, because there'd be guys like a John Jones. Like, he might not be the best striker. He would get pieced up a lot, but his grappling skills would be, like, spectacular. Even his striking, to be fair, because of that power, that Pereira won't have. Like, he won't be as effective against a guy like John Jones. It could make the fight even competitive on the feet. But a guy like Isam Makhachev, I feel like he is pound for pound. He's proven that his skills are incredible. Like, he's gone up against a guy like Alexander Volkanovski, who is like a really, really great striker in MMA, piecing up guys. And he went out there and he was piecing him up in both of their fights. In their first fight and the second fight, he beat Volkanovski basically with his striking, because Volk was able to defend the grappling attempts of Makhachev, but Isam was also able to, take down a good grappler like Arman Saryukin, which shows how effective his style is even against guys who are like great grapplers. He's able to take down strikers and also grapplers and, submit dangerous submission artists like Charles Oliveira, who's submitting everybody. But Isam Makhachev was able to impose his style and just show how effective he really is. And then for him to go out there against a better boxer like Dustin Poirier, and a guy who has more power, who's got more experience doing it, and just be able to outbox him, it just shows how great he really is. Like, just piecing him up and continually improving his style. And that's the pound for pound, a guy who's able to, be effective against multiple fighting styles, because their style is, has a lot of variety. And if Pereira was in those, the welterweight division or the lightweight division where there's a lot more diverse styles, like, with grapplers, with submission artists, with guys with good ground and pound, I don't know if he would still have the same amount of success, if there was no physical attributes, no height, no reach advantage, nothing like that. Just purely based on your style, I don't think he would be, doing well in those weight classes. So for him to be the number 2 pound for pound is, it's very insane to me. Like, John Jones should definitely be above him. And yeah, like I said, I think Kamaru Usman's right. He shouldn't be that high in the pound for pound. Like, imagine if Isam loses, like, he's gonna literally become the number 1 pound for pound, and that's just really crazy to me.